Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to another video. On this video, I'm going to give you the 3 questions that every single landlord must ask every single tenant or potential tenant that you want to put into a property. Now, pay attention to all 3 of these because all 3 of them can qualify or disqualify a person. What you're doing is pre-screening tenants, qualifying them for your property. You don't want to waste their time, you don't want to waste your time, and you don't want to waste their money. Now, I'm a landlord that likes to talk on the phone to the people that are interested in the property. You have a lot of landlords that don't do that anymore, right? They just blindly have you go online, fill out an application, we'll review it, and we'll get back to you. And potential tenants already pay their money for the application fee. Well, I'm an old school landlord. I don't like to really do that because people are really losing their money, and that doesn't really sit well with me. So what I like to do is have a phone conversation, just a quick conversation. It can be really quick, and I like to ask questions in that conversation. And up front, I tell people flat out, straight out, right off the bat that I'm going to ask you a few questions so I don't waste your time and you don't waste my time, and I really don't want to waste your money. Now, if you preface a conversation with that, people respect that because people appreciate you not wasting their time, and they really appreciate you not wanting to waste their money. So people usually respond well to these questions. Now, question number 1 is simply this: when do you plan to move? Just ask them that one question. When do you plan to move? Because there's people that actually start the moving process 3 or 4 months ahead of time. They start looking to find out what's out there long before they actually want to move. So now by asking that simple question, you may find out this person is not really looking to move for about 3 or 4 months down the road, but you may be trying to rent your property immediately. So basically what you're saying is, I'm trying to rent this property out now. It's probably not a good fit for you. Have that conversation. The answer to that one question is a showstopper because it may not be the right fit because it's not the right time. So now they're off the phone, quick conversation. It took less than a minute to get the answer to that question, and you're moved on, you're done, right? Hey, while we're on the subject, let me say this. When you're asking a potential tenant questions, you need to make sure as a landlord or property owner or property manager that you're listening very, very closely. Pay close attention to what they're saying to you and how they're saying it to you. It all matters. And again, be upfront, be honest, be to the point, and be real with them. People appreciate you being real with them. Hey, if you're getting anything at all out of this video, do me a favor, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, but smash the like button. That helps the algorithm and it pushes the video out to more and more people. Also, do me a favor and drop a comment below. After you listen to these 3 questions that you should ask every potential tenant, let me know if there's some other questions that you like to ask potential tenants. And if you're a tenant, let me know if these questions are not something that you really want a landlord asking you, or would you appreciate them asking you these things up front? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, number 2, the second question you need to ask as a landlord, a property owner, or property manager, every potential tenant, when you have a conversation with them, is simply this: what is the reason you're moving from your current property? Now, this one right here is a doozy. And it's a doozy because this is a very, very open-ended question. It gives them an opportunity to really talk about their current situation. There's going to be some people, when you ask that question, there's going to be some people that you got to cut off. You got to stop them from talking because they'll go on and on and on for 5 or 10 minutes. Listen, you don't want these conversations to be very long. These are quick conversations. You just want the meat and potatoes about why they are moving from their current property and looking for a property right now. Allow them to talk. Allow them to express themselves, listen closely to what they say and how they say it. Because ultimately, guys, you're going to have to make a decision on who you put in your property. And if everybody looks equal on paper, the conversation with them and how they answer these questions will separate people from the pack. You guys got to remember this: the more information you get, the more informed a decision that you can ultimately make about who you're going to put in the property and who you're going to suggest move forward with the next step of filling out an application. Now, this third question may be the absolute most important question. The third question is simply this: what type of place or what type of home or what type of apartment are you looking for? Now, that sounds like a really innocent question, right? But the answer to that question makes a huge difference, right? They may be looking for a spacious 3-bedroom home with a full basement. You may have a 3-bedroom home, but it may have tiny bedrooms, and you may not have a basement at all. You know, the ad that you put out, wherever you put the advertisement out for the property, that advertisement cannot tell people everything about a property. So if you ask them, what type of property are you looking for? The way they answer that will give you a clear indication if your property is right for them. And it helps them make the decision. If you have 3 small bedrooms, but they're looking for 3 huge, spacious bedrooms, guess what? You got to tell them flat out, this may not be the property for you because the bedrooms are not huge. You just got to be honest with people. Again, you're trying to save people time, you're trying to save you time, and you're trying to save them money so they're not dropping application fees all over the city looking for a property. So as a landlord, you have to be honest with the answer to this question. They may be looking for a fenced backyard with extra storage room. Listen, you couldn't put all that in the advertisement when you were marketing the property. But when you have the conversation and they answer this question, let them know if what you have matches what they're looking for. The pictures on the internet don't do the whole property justice. The description on the internet doesn't do the whole property justice. Don't sugarcoat, don't play games, don't pull the cover over anybody's eyes. Be flat out and upfront. Tell them what you got and let them make a decision, because they may be looking for something that your property does not have. So listen, guys, these are 3 show-stopping, pre-screening, pre-qualifying questions. Now, there's a whole bunch of other questions that you could ask in this conversation, but that's too big for the scope of this particular video. This video is the 3 main questions that you need to ask every single potential tenant up front. And I hope I was able to deliver those 3 questions to you guys and tell you why you need to ask these questions. Again, drop me a comment below, guys. Let me know what you thought about the video, but let me know if there's any questions I missed, or how would you feel about being asked these questions every time you went to inquire about a property? Listen, guys, the best person to take care of the old you is the young you. Do me a favor, take care of yourself and take care of other people. Until the next video, peace.